Good morning and welcome to week 7 of Supple Strength in Active in Redbourne. I'll just remind you again, as people may jump on. Yes, I think it was recorded from the beginning. So we will need a scarf just to do some stretches. And then if you need a book that is either to sit or to come onto our knees, make it a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, not higher in terms of the height, but wider in terms of the surface. If you need to stay on the knees, that is an option for people that cannot apply pressure on the knees. If the issue is that they cannot be with the leg bent like that, that is something else. If that's the issue, though, then you can come onto standing position and get maybe a chair. So you keep the feet a little bit wider than the hips and you put the hands on the chair, and then you can just take one leg at a time. So we're trying to stabilize the legs here. So we try and go as smooth without as upright as possible. So you can do that with the legs back, and we do leg extensions back, trying when you change position not to go side to side. So we try and stay stable here. Yeah, I am shifting, yeah, can you see? But that's the aim. Try not to go that far out. So let's make a start. We'll start sitting just to get our stretches. Have a block. Welcome again if you're joining now, week 7 of Supple Strength. My name is Gemma. Ground the sit bones, relax the arms down, open the fingers and find a good position for the hands. Then as you breathe in, find the sit bones grounded and the spine long. Then allow the shoulders to fall down and back and have that feeling that your head is over the shoulders. Now take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out through your nose, if you can, just keep feeling the length of your spine and that connection with the ground. Just let's do one more time. Breathing in. And slowly let the air go through your nose if you can, finding the length in your spine and the connection with the ground. Now we take the arms up above the head. Make a V with your arms to send the shoulders down and back. Relax the fingers. Keep looking ahead, and then you open the arms out. Then return the palms down and place the hands a little bit back as you started, to keep the chest lifted. So we're working on the postural muscles first. Breathing in, make a V with your arms. So really find that shoulders down, find the shoulders down and back. Find the length in your arms and the fingertips soft. Then the palms go down, find the floor. Lift the chest and breathe. One more. Breathing in, the arms go up, make a V, let the shoulder blades squeeze gently, palms down, take the hands down behind, open the chest, and just hold for a moment. Now from here, we take a little pelvic tilt, chin to your chest, keep the fingertips forward, and arch your lower back and your upper back, like a cat. Now open the arms out, open the chest, and we'll do that one more time. Breathing out, chin to your chest, create space in the neck, yeah? As you had a tennis ball between the chin and your chest. Breathing in. And last one, so you make a hollow with your belly and you make a hollow with your chest to relax the back of your neck. And slowly return back to the center. And we cross the legs the other way, if you had them crossed. Find the sit bones grounded. Relax the arms. Hands behind you. So you place the fingertips gently. If you can place almost the heel of your hand with the arms long, that's better. But it depends on your arm length as well. So we breathe in, floating the arms up. Make a V shape with your arms, keeping the chest lifted, spine long and strong, shoulders relaxed. And then you open, palms down, and you return the hands down to the floor. We do that 2 more times. Breathing in. Set the shoulders down and back, and always find that the neck is right over your shoulders, that you're not back or forward. Yeah, as if you had that string up to the ceiling with a helium balloon, keeping you nice and tall. Slowly, the hands return back and open the chest. Now get the chin towards the chest and a pelvic tilt. Breathing in and open. You can also do that on a chair, yes, by the way. I didn't say that at the beginning, but that's always an option. Of course, you want, or maybe a stool. Yeah, maybe a stool, because you don't want to lean back onto the back of the chair. Leaning back, chin to your chest. And we open and we relax. Relax the shoulders, just give them a little roll, relax the arms. So what we can do before we do the legs, just get a little clench of the fist. Yeah, fingertips. I hope the ladies, if you have long nails, don't press that hard. But you try and keep the chest lifted first. Yes, use postural muscles. And then keep the elbows in a little bit, because that works our triceps. Then roll the ankles. So that's an observation as we are here. Just an observation. When you cook or when you stir something, do you tend to do it just like that or just like that? Do you normally think about lifting your upper back, because that will give you more strength to work the arms and a bit more power? So we tend to kind of use the joints a lot. We don't think much about the alignment. The more we are aligned, then we go on to the big muscles, the supporting muscles that go for our legs as well. Anyway, that was just a little insight. Shake the arms, just like you had water. Yeah, just let go. And the last one that I want to do for the shoulders, that's for kind of overall stretch. Shoulder shrug and let go. So here's the thing as well. As you let go, you grow taller. So you counteract that movement. So the arms go down and the chest goes up. So here the chest is relaxed. Shrug and shoo. And go. And how high can you keep those shoulders? Close to your ears. Just notice that the shoulders come close to your ears, not the ears close to your shoulders. Yes, so you want to keep the spine nice and tall. Breathing in and shoo, then it's all from there. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, shoo, and let go. Good. So we come onto our knees. Remember to use a book if you want it. Or you can come onto standing position and keep the feet a little bit wider than your hips. So if you are like me, spread the fingers out, because the hands and the fingers are a muscle as well. And then roll the elbows in so that you feel the tricep. I see that a lot in classes. If that is not active, the wrist is going to suffer a lot more. So you kind of push, well, not kind of, you do, push the floor away with the hands. So think about that movement. You can do that on a wall. As I lengthen the arm, I feel the heel of my hand pressing the wall forward, and then I set the shoulder down and back, keeping the length. That is the same what we do with the spine. So that will be our sit bones, and these are our hands. Yeah. So we are here with a good position, rolling the arms in. Let's take a cat stretch. Breathing out, chin to your chest. Breathing in and open the chest. Breathing out, make a hollow with your belly and a hollow with your chest. Breathing in and open. Let's do one more. So these are all both positions for our spine. And now we take a neutral spine. So it's not arching or it's not tucking it. Now from here, take one knee towards the same side wrist and extend the leg back. So when you extend the leg back, stabilize your lower abdominal, stabilize the hips by sucking the belly in. So the only thing that moves is the leg, and you feel the glute firing. So instead of thinking about the foot back, think about that part working. Then you keep the chest parallel to the floor. Now chin to your chest, curl like a cat, and then extend the leg back. See if you can do 4 more. Breathing out as the knee comes in. Breathing in as you lengthen. Breathing out. Breathing in. 2 more. And last one. And return. So take a little break here if you need for the wrists. A good stretch for the wrists normally is get the hands down here and then you kind of lean back. Or you find an angle that you can kind of roll with lengthening, or simply help with the other hand and then you need to lengthen the arm forward. Yes? So you lengthen the arm forward. So you can do that yourself. Find the stretch here and that will release. So we go again onto the other side. Find a good position, good stance, neutral spine, and then you bring one knee towards the wrist and extend the leg back. Breathing out and breathing in. So we're trying to keep the back leg, ankle, knee in line with the hip and back. Breathe out and breathe in. Next time, bring the knee into the chest or towards the chest. Make a hollow and assess that movement on how relaxed your back, the back of your neck is. Yeah, the cervicals relax. The more you contract those lower abdominals, you make that hollow, the more you can relax the base of your neck. Then it's imagining that you've got a tennis ball between the chin and your chest. So when you make that hollow, the base of your neck can relax. Breathing out, breathing in, making the movement come from the pelvic tilt. That's a good feeling. And then it's all a matter of your flexibility on your hamstrings and the strength on your quadriceps, yeah, the front of your thigh. One more. If not, we're strengthening as we go along. And take a rest. Have a stretch for your hands, for your arms. Just roll the wrists a little bit. Circle, open and close, relax, yeah? So you can choose to be here with the chest lifted or here. So always when the hands lift a little bit, you start using the back of your arms. So if you find your back strong and that feels good, just stay in that position. Just allow the hands and the wrists just to move a little bit. And the fingers, yes? Always open as much as you can. Have a little play with that. And a good idea always is, like with a towel, if it's wet, you know what our ancestors used to do. Can you imagine or you can actually wash. Yes, something hand wash. And that is always a very good stretch. So let's come on to the side. And we'll try to do bicycles. So you've got 2 options for the arms. Either rest the head onto the arm, or if you want more strength for your upper body, place the forearm, elbow under the shoulder, and now you've got like a tennis ball here and a pillow here. So imagine that you've got that. So that's your first start, so that nothing is too strained. The bottom leg is bent, the top leg is extended. So now bring the knee in. I need to move a little bit, just like that, to see if I will have enough space. So you are in that position. Make sure it's a neutral spine as well, a little pelvic tilt, and it's important that you keep that scoop into your lower abdominals, so that when we kick back, you don't hyperextend your lower back. That's the main thing. So extend the top leg, bring the knee in with the toe down. Now flex the foot, and with the leg straight, circle back with the pelvic tilt, and you swing that leg forward. So depending on the hamstring flexibility, you can make that leg longer or make it smaller. So you can make a small circle. You do, but at some point, my advice, we'll stretch that later as well, but my advice is try and lengthen the lower leg forward a little bit more, finding the connection with your lower abdominals. So here's your IT band as well. Then suck the belly in, point the toe, and lengthen. So you go back and forth, finding that cycle movement. Yeah, like you're pedaling, heel toe, or stay with the heel, yeah, foot flexed, because that activates the glutes. So just think that anything that you feel on your heels will activate the glutes. There's that muscle there. And I always keep saying it's not, once we passed 50s anyway, it's not about, I think not even in my 20s, about beauty. It's about functionality. Yes, so you need to have a functional glute to be able to have strength in your legs and no pain in your lower back. Anyway, relax that leg, just and take a quad stretch. So pelvic tilt and take the heel towards the glute, then just find the stretch that suits you here. And take that leg forward and extend the lower leg. Now flex the foot. You cannot see my foot there, but is toes towards the shin. And I try and lift and lower the lower leg. So it's not too high. It doesn't allow that to be too high. But always think about lifting the thigh off the floor. So squeeze the inner thigh, pull that inner thigh up from the heel to the hip bone, hold it for a moment, and try and do little circles here. So imagine you're drawing something with your heel. Yeah, always with your heel. And if that doesn't feel too good for your lower back, bend the knee a little bit, but still try and do movements from the hip socket, not from the lower leg. Yeah, just try one more and release. So we change sides. Lift yourself up, swing the legs the other way, and we find that position either with the arm relaxed or forearm down. I'll see if I have the space as well. Yes. And make that hollow with your bottom waist and a little hollow with between the shoulder and your ear, so your neck doesn't feel strained into that position. Pelvic tilt to stabilize the hips. Extend the top leg and make sure that the heel, knee are in line with your hips. And then we take that leg forward, flex the foot, take it back, straight, with the pelvic tilt, so if you find the leg is going there, that's too much. So it's only so much if you want the glutes to work, that is, yeah? Bend the knee, swing the leg forward, extend, and find your cycle. So it can be a little less. Make sure that leg is parallel with the other, yeah? Or with the floor or with the other. And ankle, knee, and hip are in line with your hips. Ankle and knee are in line with your hips, yes. So try and hold here for a moment. Then lengthen back, breathing out, and breathing in. So find a moment that, yes, the breathing is something quite personal as well, but as long as you are, because we're having effort, yes, here as well. The Pilates breathing, just in case you wonder, Pilates breathing is in through your nose, out through your mouth. Yoga breathing is in through our nose, out through our nose. So they both have different benefits. I'm sure we've have sessions to explore just the breathing, and ultimately just breathe. That's the main advice, yeah. And the slower you go, the better. That is a common thread as well. One more, if you can. Make sure that hip doesn't go back. Stabilize with the pelvic tilt and bring that knee in. Have a little pat here. Take that leg back or here. Yes, to have a stretch at the side of the leg. And then the bottom leg is straight. Flex the foot and lift and lower. So keep that bottom waist lifted and make sure that you keep that space between the shoulder and your ear. Lifting the thigh in one block, even if you bend the knee, is the thigh that lifts, and do little circles from the socket, yeah, from the hip socket. So the legs should not move. The purpose is not that we move the leg. The purpose is that we allow the hips to be stable and have that rotation. That's the main purpose. And then relax, keep that pelvic tilt, just lift a little bit more the waist and keep the heel towards your glute, and then slowly release. That's good. So we come onto a few stretches that I wanted to do. Grab the band and just place the sit bones grounded. You can start with the knees bent to start, and then wrap the, I always want to show that, wrap the scarf or the band, not onto the arches or the heels or the toes. Try and wrap it gently onto the ball of your feet, where the feet open, where that everything kind of starts from here, from that bottom. That will have an effect on the shin, on the calf. So start with one leg, lengthen that leg, your shoulders are down and back, and make sure that the band is quite close to you, or the hands, yes, are quite close to you, so that your back is upright and you don't strain your arms or your neck. Now suck the belly in. So that's just a guide, like a trainer will. Ground the sit bones, belly in, a little pelvic tilt, and lift that leg, and then lower. So you could almost do that without, or you can take one hand away. Try not to rely on the band itself to lift the leg. That's good, we'll do a stretch later. That's why I wanted the band. But to start the exercise, I'd rather you can put the hand on the floor or here if you want to, yeah, work just on the leg. If you do that scoop on the lower abdominals, is the connection that I would like you to find between the pelvic tilt and the leg lift. Of course, you need then power at the front of your leg. Yeah, the more you exercise that, the better. And the flexibility on the hamstring. Now hold it up. Keep it closer, the band, yeah, closer to your foot. Lift the chest and then press the heel forward. Just find a nice stretch. Now, if you want the IT band from here, make sure the same side of your leg is, the arm goes out. Just relaxed, and then take that leg across. So as we take the leg across, I'm flexing the foot. I press the heel forward, the thigh forward, and I draw that hip down towards the floor. And then slowly bend the knee a little bit to return and open that leg out. Just hold it here for a moment. If that doesn't open too much, don't worry. Just have that sense that is returning somehow. And we do the other side. So we wrap the scarf or the band around the ball of the foot on the other side. Just find it nice and comfortable. And then have the reins here quite close to you. So it's quite soft. Breathing in, leave the spine nice and tall and suck the belly in, grounding the sit bones. And now you lift and you lower. So you can, I would suggest with just one hand, and if you can take the other one up, just the shoulders down and back, or down to the floor. So think about that squeeze in your abdominals and trying to lengthen the top of your thigh using the quads, without getting a cramp, because sometimes we can get that. And then focusing on lengthening the back of the kneecap slowly, as much as you can. One more, hold. Now you grab that, we take a stretch here. Closer, so climb your scarf. Breathing in, lift the chest. Push the heel forward, allowing the toes to arc closer to you. Extend that same side arm. Now once you've got that good position, chest is lifted, and take that leg across. The heel comes forward, thigh forward, drawing the left hip down to the floor. Slowly suck the belly in, bend the knee a little bit, leave the band, and open that leg out. So it can be here, it just can be here. That's good. So now we get the soles of the feet together, not too close, just in a position that you can open the hips a little and feel comfortable. Now from here, let me see, we still have a few moments. All I want to do is just roll around the world. So you can get the hands onto the thighs, onto the floor. So make little circles from the bottom of your spine. And you can hold it here. And just notice that when we go back, is a little pelvic tilt. Yes? And when you come forward, so you can stay, if you struggle to find the pelvic tilt, just come forward and back. So chin to your chest, then here you lead by your chest. And you go down. So you can also, these are the corners. And then you can have a little circle around. You can do it small, you can do it bigger. And now get the heels closer to your groin. Shoulders are, down and back. Find a good position and grab the bottom of or the side of your feet. Breathing in. And then as you breathe out, try and get the knees a little bit closer to the ground with the chest lifted. Yes, always think grounding and then growing away from there. Yes, like a tree has the roots down and then we lengthen all the way up. Breathing out. Now, if you want a little more, grab the inside of your feet and you open. The sides of that side is together, like the cover of a book. You're trying to open the book. You open the book. If you notice sometimes the books, that is quite rigid. Yes, it's kind of open. So I'm trying to go to the center and open it out. So it's exactly that same thing. So you're breathing in, breathing out, open the book, and then relax. One more. Breathe in, breathe out, open. The knees should come closer down to the floor. And now we lengthen both legs. Grab the band one more time. Don't think we'll have time for the weights anyway, but I'll remind you to always have them handy. Both soles of the feet, or the balls of your feet. Feet are hip width apart. Lift the chest. And now come a little closer with the eye gaze forward. So I am trying to keep the back long. So those of you that may feel the lower back a bit tight, if you start hunching it down from here, don't go any further. So you can relax the hands here more, lift the chest, tip from the hip. So maybe that's enough. And then back. So then assess how close can you come with the chest towards the feet with the back straight. And then if you want to explore a little more, release the band, get the hands onto the ball of your feet. If you can manage to have a long back, or you can hold the hands onto the shins. You can also bend the knees a little bit and work on that. Then once you've got that, extend the legs a little bit. And then if you manage to just relax down a little, just stay here and then drop the head. Even, yes, if your back is arching a little bit, the upper back. And then from the lower back, rolling up, breathing in, take the arms above the head, like a V as we did. Now leave the chest, tip from the hip. The arms will move with your body. Keep the arms in line with your ears or drop the arms if that feels too much. And now as you take the chest down, relax the arms. As you go down, relax the head, relax the neck. Just find a good position here. Bend the knees if you want. And then roll from the lumbar spine. We'll do that one more time. Breathing in, V your arms, shoulders down and back, leave the chest and tip from the hip. And elbows in line with your ears. Keep the arms back as you come forward. Relax the chin, close to your chest. Relax the neck and keep coming down in one block. So you stop wherever it's good for you and allow the belly to go down. Rolling up slowly, and now get the soles of the feet together in a good position. Maybe try as close as you can. See if you feel you can keep the heels close to your groin a little bit more than before. Now slowly slide the heels forward and get the hands, the palms are facing up, under your lower legs, and then chest is lifted, tip from the hip, and find the same position as we did before with the legs extended. Keep that flat back first, and maybe go side to side. Just move and see how your back is feeling. Because touching our toes with our forehead is not the aim. The aim here is that you relax your lower back and you find opening on your upper back as well. So then the more you can thread those arms under, just feel comfortable like that. And then maybe take the heels forward and then relax the head, relax the neck. Just see if that's your aim here, or that's not your aim. If that's how you feel good here, stay here. If you want to explore down, relax the head, then see how you feel. No tension anywhere. Keep a little hollow with your belly. Relaxing the neck, relax the head. Just spend a few moments here. Then slowly return from the lumbars back, from the lumbar spine. The head is the last thing that comes up. Return the legs back to the center and bring the knees a little bit into your chest. Breathing in. As you breathe out, kick the heels forward a little and rest the chest onto the thighs. Relax the neck here, relax the head. So always a little hollow with your belly and relax. Now extend the legs as you return, arms up. Breathing in, keep the knees close to your body. Breathing out, fall onto your thighs, relax the neck, relax the head, and then slowly come back down. Relax the head. See if you can go just a little bit lower. And then slowly return. And get the soles of the feet together. Keep the hands behind your back. Open the chest. And just look ahead. slowly release. And that is the end of today's class. If you catch on the replay, just hashtag replay, so then we know if people are following, or just give some sign of, or questions, or any struggles, or anything that doesn't quite feel right, or questions around it. I'll be more than happy to take you through. I also do, I keep forgetting to mention that, I do daily Pilates and Supple strength classes during the week. If you are interested, just drop me a message and I'll give you the information as well. So I wish you all a very good start of week 7. Whatever you do, however your normal life or not that normal is, but let's try and stay well and inspired. Have a good day.